What's up, everyone? Welcome to Pack and Chat, the place where anime fans and TCG collectors kick back, crack some packs, have real conversations. I am TCG Dad. I am Anime TCG Dad. Let's see what we pull today and where the conversation takes us. How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. We made it through another week. Uh, you know, I know sometimes the work week can get ahead of us. It gets a little hectic, a little crazy, but we made it. We're here, and now we're gonna relax for a little bit. We're gonna enjoy some anime conversation. I'm gonna talk about the manga that I'm currently reading, where I'm at, what I think so far. We're gonna open some packs of Pokemon cards. I'm gonna show you guys a small haul of some cards that I got. Uh, from some auctions and things like that. Not a card show. I haven't had time to go to another card show. Um, I did mention, we're going to open some Chaos Rising as well. And then we're going to do our anime quote of the day. But I did mention in the last stream that uh, I'm not going to be able to stream uh, on tomorrow, Saturday. I may be able to stream on yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to stream Saturday. Sunday, I typically don't stream anyways. I should be able to stream on Monday. But yeah, I'm going to be traveling for work for the next 2 weeks. So I'll still be uploading shorts, maybe not as frequently, and I will be streaming as much as I can. It's just not gonna be uh, regular schedule because I'm gonna be working and I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna be in another state in a hotel room. And so I'm not going to have my microphone set up and things like that. I am going to take my camera. So, the video quality will be the same, but I'll be working on a headset and mic. So the audio quality is not going to be the same. But we're going to try to make it as good as possible with what we got and with the resources that we have, while I'm out of town working. With that being said, I do want to start off with talking about the manga that I'm reading. If you guys know, or if you guys been in the last few streams, you guys know that I'm reading Naruto, the manga. I've watched the anime through several times, probably five. Naruto and Shippuden. I haven't really been able to get into Boruto though. I've started it a few times, but I've never gotten past episode 100 and something. But I've watched Naruto so many times, but I've never read the manga. So now I'm reading the manga, and I gotta say I'm really enjoying it. Um, it makes me feel like I'm a kid getting my edition of Shonen Jump and reading through it, and it's so far uh, really fun. What I will say, I did mention that there's a few differences, right, between the manga and uh, the anime, and I'm sure they're like creative decisions that have been made. One of the examples I've been giving is, in the anime, it's shadow clone jutsu, right? Shadow clone jutsu or multi shadow clone jutsu, or if you're watching it in Japanese, it's kagebunchi no jutsu, right? Uh, in the manga, it's art of the doppelganger, right? So obviously that just doesn't sound as cool, right? So art of the doppelganger doesn't roll off the tongue like shadow clone jutsu, right? It just uh doesn't go as well. So I'm sure that was probably part of the reason why they made that creative decision. But yeah, some different things too. Like they refer to they refer to Kakashi uh as the Mirror Ninja or Kakashi of the Sharingan, which I do think they say Kakashi of the Sharingan in the anime, but they don't call him the copycat ninja, or at least they haven't yet in the manga, which I'm used to hearing. Like the Hidden Leaf Village in the anime is referred to as the Hidden Leaf Village. You may hear Konoha too, right? But in the manga, it's a long thing. It starts Konoha something 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 something, right? And the Hokages also have like more elaborate names and things like that. The ninja headbands have more elaborate names and things uh, similar, but the plot so far is pretty much the same. Uh, right now, last time we spoke, I think I told you guys that I was Kakashi and Zabuza had their first meeting, and they were both like recovering from that. Kakashi had thought Zabuza was dead. Haku saved him. Kakashi overused the Sharingan. Zabuza got really messed up in the fight, so they were both like recovering, bedridden, and then they were about to have their second meeting. So they did have their second meeting. Um, Haku made his first appearance and showing his powers and his Kage Genkai, which was really crazy. Obviously, the mirrors. Um, Sasuke is fighting Haku, awakens his Sharingan. So that's the first glimpse of Sasuke's Sharingan that we get. The Haku was about to like kill Naruto. Sasuke saves him, and in the process, Sasuke almost dies. And that's where we get our first glimpse of the Nine-Tailed Fox's chakra, which was crazy. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, what is that ominous chakra?" Even Zabuza was scared. Um, Naruto's about to finish Haku when Haku goes to save Zabuza and Kakashi kills Haku. Haku sacrificed himself for Zabuza. Uh, Guys show up, right? And Gato and his like goons show up. And they think that they're going to kill Zabuza. Naruto is lecturing. He's doing his tak no jutsu, right? His words, using his words, right, to manipulate or to try to get uh, a reaction from Zabuza because Zabuza is acting like Haku was just a dispensable tool, and Naruto's like, "How could you do blah 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 blah?" Whatever, talking to Zabuza about how horrible that is, until Zabuza, you see him shed some tears. Kakashi had disabled Zabuza's arms, so he didn't have use of his arms, and Zabuza regrets everything, that he said. Uh, he, what's the word? He uh, discloses, like, he admits, right, that he cared about Haku, and becomes emotional. He asks Naruto to put a kunai knife, or to give him a kunai knife. He catches it in his mouth and he kills Gato, uh, to get his revenge before he himself dies. Um, and that's where. Oh, and the little boy, his name is, I forget his name, Inari. He gathers like the villagers, and they're going to the bridge now to fight Gato's henchmen, and that's where I've stopped for the night. I stopped reading, so I'm gonna pick up from there tonight, and we'll talk some more about it the next time we stream. Between now and then, I'll probably have time to read a lot more because I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be on an airplane for a bunch, so there's that. And we are gonna so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open 6 packs of Chaos Rising. But before we open 6 packs of Chaos Rising, I do want to real quick just show a few cards that I picked up recently from different places. Um, Two cards that they are in slab. Sorry, they all three are in slabs. Two of them are not valuable at all. Or not. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Two of them don't really hold much value. I just picked them up because I really like them. One of them is a Haunter that I picked up just because I really like Gengar, Haunter, and Ghastly. So I collect pretty much whenever I see a Gengar, Haunter, or a Ghastly, I pick it up. Within reason, right? If it's crazy expensive, I can't do that. The other card is just a card that I saw and I was like, man, I really like it. So it was visually appealing to me. It wasn't expensive, so I was like, I want it for my collection. And then the third card is a reverse holo from the legendary collection, and I'm trying to collect all of them. So that's what we've got. So I'll start off by showing this card. It's nine. So the tops Pokemon TV cards in the rainbow foils, I just really like. So I picked this card up. It's not worth much, but I love these cards. They're to me super cool looking. They give me like super nostalgia. So every time I see one, I'm like, oh my god, it reminds me of childhood. So I pick it up. This is the back of the card. That's upside down. It's the back of the card, and this is the front. It's got that really cool rainbow foil. It's a PSA 6, but these cards honestly are super hard to find in high grades, especially since they have the sharp corners. I don't know if you guys can see that. That very, very, very easily get messed up. Very fragile. I mean, it's common to have a kinked corner before it even comes out of the pack. But I love it. I love it. I don't think it's worth even maybe 20 bucks or something like that, but I just think it's sick. I'm gonna collect all of these too, the tops set. So that's one. And like I said, anytime I see a Gengar, a Haunter, or a Ghastly, I'm usually gonna pick it up. This one's a PSA 8. I don't know how much this is, maybe 30 bucks, 40 bucks. It's a 1990s Haunter from the Pokemon game. Haunter. Uh PSA 8, like I said. Not too valuable, but one of my favorite Pokemon. So whenever I see a Haunter, a Ghastly, a Gengar, or for that matter, a Psyduck, I usually want to pick it up. Psyduck is my son's favorite Pokemon, so I will usually grab it. And now for my favorite new addition to my collection, 2002 Pokemon Reverse Hollow Legendary Collection. We all know it. It's my absolute favorite reverse hollows in all of Pokemon TCG with that firework, beautiful firework pattern. And it's a Caterpie, which I love the green and I thought would go awesome with a green bumper. Look at those fireworks. Oh man, I love it. So yeah, those are those three cards that I picked up recently, three slabs that I picked up recently, that I really like. So without further ado, let's roll right into our Chaos Rising. Um, you guys know I have not had much luck with Chaos Rising. These six packs are going to be pack 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85 of Chaos Rising that I've opened. Still chasing the Gold Greninja, either of the two big Greninjas. Still chasing, right? Haven't gotten either one. Uh, and yes, I know that that's packs 80 through 85 that I've opened with you guys off camera. I've probably opened a few. I have opened many more. So I'm definitely in over 100 packs. And given that the booster boxes of Chaos Rising float around the $250, uh, more or less, yes, I know that I could have bought both cards, both Greninjas, with how much I've spent on Chaos Rising booster packs. Uh, but number one, it's part of the fun. Number two, it's part of the content. And number three, uh, sometimes things just feel better when they're earned, right? More fun. It's definitely more fun. Uh, and it when it's earned, it just feels more satisfying. I guess that's the word, more satisfying. when it's earned. I don't know how many times I've pulled this Greninja, and I guess it's my fault for asking for a Greninja, but it's just not the right Greninja. It's not the one we want. This was not the one we wanted. Okay, we got 5 more packs, and we might still get it. Pack 2. I was opening, I don't know if you guys were watching the other day, but I was opening Ascended Heroes. I opened like 12 packs of Ascended Heroes over the course of 2 streams, so 2 booster bundles. And the first card I pulled out on one of the packs was a Hollow Energy, and I freaked out, dude. I thought I was gonna have my first ever God pack. It didn't work out. It actually didn't even have a hit. The hit was that Reverse Hollow. No, sorry, that Hollow Energy. I will say this. I started a new booster box of Chaos Rising 1 stream or 2 streams ago. Um, no, before I started a new booster box of Chaos Rising before I did the 2 streams of Ascended Heroes. Uh, and this booster box is definitely treating me better than the last one. Pack 3. I know you guys have heard me say this before because you guys have watched me pull this card. I don't know how many times. This has got to be over 20 of these. Over 20 of these that I've pulled. Bringing that one. That was pack 4. We're going for pack 5 now. One of these days, I'll pull something good with you guys here. One of these days. It's another card that I've pulled I don't know how many times. So many times. You see how like EXs just cost about as much as a regular hollow or reverse hollow. So it's like, are they even really special these days? All right, guys, this is pack six. This is the last pack, so this is our final chance. This chance to pull something good here. Six packs. Hooked. Hooked and is that's weird. Is this supposed to be two reverse hollows? I thought it was supposed to be a reverse and a regular hollow. Right, we got two reverse hollows. I don't know. Anywho, we did not get anything. That was tough. That was a tough one, guys. It's okay. Let me just reset myself here, get rid of all this garbage so that we can talk about our anime quote of the day. Let's see. So today's anime quote of the day is a quote from Jin Ichimaru from Bleach, and the quote goes, "It's easier to crush a dream than realize one. Forming a bond is infinitely more difficult than breaking one." Okay, so this is a big one, right? So what what this let me read it one more time. It's easier to crush a dream than realize one. Forming a bond is infinitely more difficult than breaking one. So first of all, there's a lot to unload there. It's easy to give up on your dream. It's hard to work hard every day for it. So it's easy to give up. Giving up is the easy way out. It's not easy to work. Hard work is hard. It's not easy to do the things you need to do every day to reach a goal. It's not easy to get up every morning and go to the gym and go for a jog. It's not easy to get up every day, and cook breakfast for your kids instead of uh, giving them milk and cereal. It's not easy to show up every day and to do your job and to do the hard parts of your job. But it is easy to give up. It's easy to hit snooze, go to sleep, not go to the gym, don't go for that jog, don't do any exercise. It's easy to sleep a little longer and just give your kids cereal. I'm not saying that that's wrong, by the way. I'm just using it as an example. I'm not saying giving kids cereals is wrong. I don't want anybody to misinterpret. But it's easy, to quit your job, but it's not easy to show up every day, right? So that's part of it. That's the it's easy to crush a dream, easier to crush a dream than realize one. And by the way, anything worth having is very hard to obtain. So you have to realize that if it's something valuable, you're gonna have to work real hard for it, but it's gonna be super easy to give up. That's easy. Now, forming a bond is infinitely more difficult than breaking one. So a lot of people, most people have already been through some things, some trials in their lives, some difficulties, some, uh, they've had their heart broken, they've had, issues. Everybody does. Everybody goes through things, right? So to gain someone's trust is hard, but to lose it is very easy. And once you lose it, you almost never gain it back because everybody has their own unique life experience because everybody's living their own unique reality, their own unique lives. Everybody's been through different things. So for you to try to gain someone's trust, it's really hard, but you can but do you know you have to prove to someone day in and day out that you're what you say you are for them to finally accept, eh, that guy's what he says he is. But you only have to slip up once for someone to say, I was you see, I knew it. He wasn't what he said he was. I don't know if that makes sense, right? It's kind of like building this YouTube channel. It's extremely hard to gain one subscriber right now. But if I do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing, I can easily lose several overnight, right? Now, I'm just being myself, I'm being authentic. So I hope that people realize, that's who he is. But what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is that it's hard to gain someone's trust, it's easy to lose it. Bottom line. So those are the two things. That's how I interpret that quote. If you guys have any other takes, different opinions on that, drop a comment, drop a chat, and let me know what you guys think. But that's how I interpret that quote. With that being said, we've reached the end of the stream. I want to tell you guys, hey, thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. I always enjoy this. This is probably throughout the week. These are my little moments of relaxation where I can hang out, do things I enjoy, talk about things I enjoy, open Pokemon packs, talk about anime, you know, everybody that has been supporting me and been coming to my channel to watch. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't tell you I appreciate you guys enough. Uh, if you're watching for the first time, if you're, trying to feel me out, just understand I created this channel to make a community for people to come and talk about trading cards and anime. Why? Because it's my hobby, my passions. My passions are trading cards, and my passions are trading cards and anime. In real life, I don't have people to hang out with and talk to about the things that I enjoy, like trading cards and anime. It's very rare that I come upon a person, maybe at a card show, that I can hang out with for a few minutes and talk about the things I like. Most of the time, it's just me talking to myself about my hobbies. My wife doesn't really share my hobbies. Most of my friends don't share my hobbies. So it's just me. I created this so that you guys could be my friends. I want to attract people to this channel that have same hobbies that I and passions that I have, so that you guys can be my friends that I have to talk about this. I want to create a community where we can all come, everybody's accepted, we can have fun, talk about anime, talk about trading cards, have discourse, enjoy conversations, and no judgment, have a light atmosphere and an enjoyable time. That's the goal. So if you guys have stuck with me so far, and you're not subscribed, it would mean the world to me if you guys could subscribe to my channel. It would mean it'd be an honor, to gain you as a subscriber. Thank you infinitely if you hit that subscribe button. If you also can, If you find yourself bored, go through some of my videos, check out my shorts, check out my past live streams that are recorded and posted on the channel. Interact with my content and drop some comments and likes. That would be an absolute honor for me. It'd be amazing. You know, anytime somebody watches my content, for me, it's like I feel like a little sense of pride, like a little bit of like it's like kind of an honor, right? Like you're spending your time on me, so I appreciate it. Uh, I don't have a bajillion packs to open like some other streamers because monetarily I just can't do it. So I know that my main selling point to have you to try to build this community is me and my personality. So hopefully, you guys can see that and see, how genuine I am and decide to spend some of your time with me. Anyways, thank you guys and have a great night. And I'll be seeing you guys again. Uh soon, definitely Monday, but probably not Saturday because I'll be traveling. And like I said, I won't have all my equipment, so my streams in the next couple of weeks because I'm traveling for work might not be the same quality. But anyways, good night, guys. Thank you for coming.